What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns bringing you the vehicle prediction show for Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2, which is coming out on all 5 platforms Wednesday, July 8th. We're going to go over the Brawler, the Toro, the Coquette Blackfin, the Chino, the Vindicator, and of course the Progen T20 in today's installment of Vehicle Predictions Showcase. Here's the rules. That's right, we got rules, and you can participate as well below in the comment section. All bids must be under the final price tag in order for you to have a chance to quote-unquote win. Bragging rights. Nothing else, just bragging rights. And if you go over the final price tag, you lose. It doesn't matter if you went over by $1 or $100 or $1,000, you still lose. So you got to keep the bids underneath whatever the actual price tags happen to be for all these rides from Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. And I would aim high. That's what I'm going to do. Now, last time for Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 price prediction showcase, I was a little lower because I was not expecting the price tags to be so steep. So I'm raising the bar a little bit on these rides. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First off with the Coil Brawler. Looks like a sweet-ass Mad Max ride from various Mad Max movies like Mad Max, Road Warrior, Fury Road. Just looks so epic. It's an off-road vehicle. At least I think it's an off-road vehicle. There's been some debate about that. My price tag is based on 2 other vehicles, the Marshall Monster Truck, which is currently $500,000, and the Dubsta 6x6 at $250,000. So here it is. My prediction for the Coil Brawler is going to be $600,000. Next, we head off to the seas in the Lampandati Toro. By the way, I have no idea why Rockstar is calling this boat a Toro, which is translated into bull, and bull is a land animal, so that would have been much cooler to use bull for like a future monster truck or future ride than to use it for a boat. But alas, it's forever known as the Toro. So I went by a boat that seems to be similar to the Toro. I mean, almost identical. Like, for example, the Pegassi Speeder, which came out with the Beach Bum update. Now, when it originally came out with Beach Bum, it was free. But later on, Rockstar decided to add price tags to all the Beach Bum vehicles, and the Speeder's price tag is $325,000. So I'm putting the Toro in about the same ballpark at $400,000. The next vehicle is the Sports Classic, the Inverto Coquette Blackfin, which is very similar to the Coquette Classic that came out about a year ago with the San Andreas Flight School update. And that's where I'm going to be putting the ballpark in. The Coquette Classics were about $700,000. Yeah, $700,000 for the various Coquette Classics. There were 2 versions, a topless and one with a hardtop. Then, of course, the last Sports Classic that came out with Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1, the Sterling GT, which was $975,000. So I'm up in the price tag for the Inverto Coquette Blackfin. My prediction is going to be $800,000. Next is the muscle car coming to Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2, the Vapid Chino. That's right, we got another muscle car, and I kind of like this one. This one looks mean. It looks like it could be a lot of fun on the roads of East Los Santos. And because of Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1, I'm once again upping the prediction when it comes to price tags for muscle cars and all the other vehicles, because that's exactly what Rockstar did, and that's what I expect them to do with Ill-Gotten Gains and future DLCs that come out and down the road post-heist. The muscle car I'm going to compare price-wise to the Chino is the Virgo, which came out with Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1. That listed for $195,000. I'm going to put the Chino just a little bit above the Virgo because I think it's going to be a sweeter muscle car. My prediction for the Vapid Chino is $250,000. The next ride on our prediction showcase list is the brand new motorcycle, the Dinka Vindicator. And this baby looks like it's going to be a few bucks in order to purchase it. Now, what we're going to go with is 2 other previous DLC bikes like the Thrust, which is also a Dinka brand that came out with the High Life DLC for $75,000, which at the time seemed like a lot of money. But then the Electro came out with Heist, and that lists for $750,000. Now, I don't think the Vindicator is going to be as expensive as the Electro because the Electro has the curves, and I don't think the Vindicator is is going to have that. So my prediction for the Dinka Vindicator price-wise is going to be $375,000. Once again, feel free to let me know below in the comment section what is your predictions for the price tag for all the rides coming with ill-gotten gains. And last but not least, the supercar coming is the Progen T20. And I'm using one car to compare with price-wise. And you know which car I'm talking about. The Pegassi Osiris that came with ill-gotten gains part 1. And my prediction for the Osiris was way off, like $1 million off. The Osiris came in ill-gotten gains part 1 for $1.95 million, which made it to date the most expensive land vehicle in Grand Theft Auto Online. I believe the Progen T20 is going to be no different. So my price tag prediction is $2 million for the Progen T20 supercar in ill-gotten gains part 2. To review my predictions, $600,000 for the Brawler, $400,000 for the Toro, $800,000 for the Blackfin, $250,000 for the Chino, $375,000 for the Dinka Vindicator, and yes, $2 million for the Progen T20.